Alright, well, today is officially October 14th, so like if I catch something right now. So here's Paris. It is officially October 14th, so it is officially my birthday and the day before the XP rework. We have just been given an announcement that the XP requirement for level 80 will be 203 million. Which seems very low, considering, like, I'm at 236 million already. So I'll be, what, straight put to level 70 to do the tasks? That's a little crazy. Anyways. In today's, I just want to show off what I have got, because we're obviously about to have the new XP rework. I'll catch all of my special research that I've been saving. I've got a couple accounts to have a check on. I will party up with Charlie to make sure I get all my tags I want. And I will catch at least one of these Pokemon in a Master Ball. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna get that Moltres later. So I'll get Charlie in the party and then I'll start catching things. And we'll see how it goes. Alright, just got Charlie in the party. We will now, because I've also got these, so use 10 berries, I'll get that done. Taz Transformation, I don't think that's any use to me because I've already got the Keldeo. But this one here is very important. This one is the Shiny Meloetta. I'll actually turn sounds on. Oh, and Mega Rayquaza, just so that I get that extra bit of candy. Which is coming back. I will try for the Shundo. I've already got a 14 Shiny. I'm not fussed about getting another one. If I get another one, I do. But I've got only one Meteorite left. I think he got 2. So let's chuck the sounds on. I'll chuck my Pokeball on, because why not? And this is the Shiny Meloetta from, I think, a year or 2 ago at this point. I've just not been bothered to catch it. I've still got my original Meloetta from the Go Fest sat there. It's just kind of sitting there, doing nothing. I have all the XLs needed to level 50 yet. Because it was the one Pokemon I decided to like farm for XLs for. I do also have my other account. There's a few Pokemon on there I would like to catch. There's at least a Shiny. There's the Keldeo. And there's some other things. So here we go. Shiny Meloetta registered. I got the Shiny Meloetta through Pokemon Home quite early this year. It was so bad. Ah well, you just said, as you can see, 306 Meloetta candy. Caught in party on my birthday. I'm happy with that. My Meloetta candy. Won't care about the Psychic Spectacular. There's nothing in there that I want. It's mainly this one right here. The level 50 Mewtwo. I have been saving it. I was hoping Arvin Mewtwo would come back out, but I ended up grabbing one from a friend. Obviously, if you've seen the short, you have seen Xenon, my buddying Arvin Mewtwo. I got very lucky with the trade. It was a random trade. But I've also do have a hundo. I've got the Shundo on the other account from the Purified Shiny Shadow Mewtwo. But here is the level 50 Mewtwo. That's not a level 50 Mewtwo, that's a unknown. What do you mean? Oh, you're kidding, there was more to do? Whoops. Oh well. Well, it looks like I'll save that Mewtwo for next year then. Whoops. That's all good. Because I'm only on page 2. I thought it was a lot faster of a page. I never actually looked into it. Alakazam? Okay. How much candy am I going to get for this? I was full going to use the Master Ball for it and everything. That was just my stupidity. I probably should have made sure that was the Mewtwo encounter. Because it was just a random unknown. I will favorite it. It sucks that it was unknown E. What are you doing up there? That was 48 candy for that Alakazam. Wasn't even too good. I'll do that Feebas encounter too. And then here, I have in my stack search, there's just a few Pokemon in here I'd like to catch. So obviously I just wanted to draw it on with my birthday. Can you get down from there? Oi! Don't be an ass. My cat's currently pushing things off. So I can smack you. Yeah, be good. So that's Dralodon. I know that's not good. Oh, the Meloetta, yeah. And then this unknown is not good. I'd be surprised if I get any Hundo there, balls. I do know there is something in here that is good. I saved it from Comdo. It's this one right here. I don't think it's a Hundo. I also don't know what I'm looking for, but it's a XXL shiny. So let's have a look at it. No background. It's the tallest one I have. It's not too bad. I'll probably end up buddying this one because I wouldn't mind a buddy Solosis. I think that is all of the stack search I had. I had a Hundo Smoliv yesterday. I was meant to save that, but I accidentally caught it because I looked at the CP. It was a 466, and I'm like, oh, that looks 366. That looks a little high, and it was. It was the Hundo. I caught it yesterday. I will jump onto the other account. I will have a look at what's on there. Because I've got the Marshadow I know to claim. I've got a few other things on there. I suppose I'll claim this one too. It's kind of annoying that I didn't have that Mewtwo set up properly. But that's fine. Life goes on. I won't be playing too much today. I still have work today. So I'll get that done. I will find a way to get the Moltres, but I've got like 9,000 particles still. So unless I just hit a bunch of dens today, and then just keep dumping. Otherwise, I will go onto the other account, I will catch what I want to catch on there, and then I'll show some of my favourite Pokemon, important Pokemon and whatnot. Alright, we're now on the alt. So, my alt account, I say my alt, but this is officially my original account. It was 2016. I made it a month after the game release, back on, I think, my Samsung 5. So, very old account that I forgot that I made, and then I made my this account, and then, yeah, so I got this one because of that. So, it is not as powered up as my account, obviously, but the big claim to fame I have is the Shundo Mewtwo. And then I've got this one for backup. And then one of the big trades I did was this 98 shiny Garchomp. I'm yet to 50 it. Super lazy. But that's not why we're on this account. Oh, also claim all these on my account. So we've got the Glimmers of Gratitude, which is the shiny Shaman. One of the shiny Shaman. I think there was like 2 you could get. Because I know there was like 5 or 6 Shaman. Oh, maybe I should put sound on. Just, actually, the Meloetta one didn't have the sound going, unless... I'm not sure. Because I've had the sound going. So, if I find Giovanni today, I can take on that. There's a quest for me to get a Aerodactyl, so I can get Meltan. And I'll trade that Meltan over. That'll probably be my lucky trade for the day, if I don't find someone to do a lucky trade with. Here's the Shiny Shaman. Hopefully one day we'll be able to trade these. Because we have that many of them, I don't see why we won't be able to trade them. There we go. And Shine Shame Register. Sweet. I don't think it's any good. No. It's all good. All the Shaman Candy. Oh, there's Giovanni there. Okay. So I'll be able to get the Meltan soon. Tales of Transformation, so the Keldeo. In case I want to trade this off. The Great Ball obviously matches the color scheme, so that's what I'll be using. I don't know what good Keldeo is. I don't think it was this. Let me have a look, actually. I'm not sure. Let me see, like, Hundo somewhere. Okay, no, somebody here has... Yeah, this is terrible. It's just gonna be another Keldeo I have. If it stays in the ball. Come on. Alright, I'll be back when it catches. Alright, there we go. That's Keldeo caught and registered. So I think that's a lot of that Unova deck's actually done to this account. Yeah, it's terrible. Alright, on to the next Pokemon, which should, I think, be Marshadow. Amp it up. I was trying to get the Pikachu, I don't think I'll be able to get it today. It's the Popstar Pikachu in there. The Mew was not happening. Yeah, the Catch the Aerodactyl for the Let's Go Meltan, that's all I need to do. So I'll do this Giovanni and I'll be back, because I think this Adventure Week gives a Aerodactyl. Alright, that fight ended up being a lot closer than it should have been. But that's Giovanni done. Oh, I have two of those tiles stacked up. 723, I don't think that's any good. I'm not sure. I caught mine weather boosted to try and get the extra few levels in. Yeah, 10, 10, 10. It's not the worst, not the best. So we'll claim all this. And there's the Aerodactyl I need. Okay, sweet. So I did line something up right. Just refresh that. Sweet. Timeless Travels. I think. Has Timeless Travels Celebi? I don't even know. Galar Corn. There's a bunch of things to claim. The Meltan here, it cannot be shiny because we're not doing during the birthday event, but it is a Meltan. This is not the first Meltan on the alt account. What? Hold on, let me just check what the Hundo CP this is. Okay, yeah, no, I can confidently say this is not Hundo. So I will catch this in a Pokeball just because it has the special tag, and I will probably end up trading it at the end of the day to the main account. If not, I do have it. I want to at least get all my trades in today. I want to trade some of my old event Pokemon. I'm genuinely surprised this is my first Meltan. Like, I have access to Let's Go. That's surprising. Yeah, no, it's not good. And then isn't there a Marshadow for me to claim? Yeah, Striking the Shadows, there it is. So this is Marshadow, I do know that. I did check this one. No, what? Hold on. Can I get Marsho today? Oh. Page 5. 5 excellent throws, all that XP. That's easy. I can do that. I also just noticed, there's Lucario for this account's daily spawn. Usually chonk. It can be shiny. Will it be shiny? I don't think so. Nah. Still cool to see Lucario as my daily spawn. Why are we slowing down, phone? Yeah, that's 4 in a row. I would have my Spinder now. Ah, bit low. Okay. What's the task? It's on that Stardust, that'll be the hard part today. But that's just, I've got to play for a little bit. So I might charge the other phone and take it out tonight. Do Spotlight Hour, which is Petalil. I will definitely go for that. I would love a shiny Petalil today. No, that's our task. Is there anything else for me to claim? There's this Charizard here. At least it should be Charizard. It was. It was not shiny. I will Pokeball it. Was there any good? No. Shaman, Keldeo, Tornadus. All those. I don't know if we can trade them yet. We'll find out. Mega Evolution, yeah, cool. I can now Mega Evolve Charizard, but I haven't been able to do that for years. Galar Calling, Timeless Travels, I don't think has anything in it. Just that amp it up. If I could find a way to get 6 different electric types, I can get that Popstar Pikachu. The Shiny Mew, no. Mind Mastery, no. Yeah, there's nothing else there. Unless I get Shiny Almanaria. No. Okay, we will go back to the main account now to see... Oh, I could try and claim those. I think they're up one. I don't really care. We'll go back to the main account and we'll have a look. Alright. We're back on the main. So I've at level rank 50 for my tasks. So it's really high as I can get right now. I'll just claim all the rewards. I usually wait, but it'll just be easier to catch all the Pokemon now. I would have loved to get Shiny Almanite. Shiny Shadow Almanite was one of the first lot I got. I got 2 of them. I think Beldum was the first. My starter is a Shiny Blaziken, because I deleted everything until the Blaziken. So Torchic is involuntarily my Pokemon Go style. If I can catch it. And move on to the next Pokemon. Ah yes, Radar, thank you. I definitely needed that. That's another Phoebus check. Speaking of Phoebus, it was not shiny. I got a 98 the other day. 98 shiny. It's called BFAS. I'll hit level rank 50 in this. Fitting. Staryu. I will play throughout the day, try and get all my tasks done. So far I've not noticed any hundo CPs, but I'm also not entirely checking. Dynamax Scarcely. I've already got the hundo. I don't have a shiny Dynamax Scarcely yet. My Dynamaxes are very far and few. I've gotten a bunch of these. News message. Oh, that's the news tab. Okay, yeah, it's officially 203.3 million XP. We got new avatar decorations at level 25 to 35. You get a Pokeball set. At level 45 to 50, you get a Great Ball set. 55 to 65, Ultra Ball set. 71 to 80 is a glowing gold set. Ooh, a hologram pose and more hairstyles. That's gonna be cool. I'm looking forward to seeing what that glowing gold set is. Back to these, Meowth, Dunsparce. I'll avoid that Dunsparce because it could be a 3 segment. Still yet to get one. I also just got a bunch of Poke Coins. I don't know, this month was the weakest for the rewards. Yamper. 3-3. I still need... I mean, I've got a Hundo Yamper, but I still need the candy. I use a Silver Pineapple and you break out. I'm not sure what I'll raid today. I'll probably just hit everything I can. I'll do dens, I'll do raids. Like, I can do that P W in a couple minutes when it's 6 o'clock. Let's claim this. It's a Pumpkaboo. Could use a Pumpkaboo this year. I guess I'll go through a quick inventory to just show what I have, what I've gotten throughout the years. Some of the memorable Pokemon. Obviously, the top lot are all the big Pokemon. I haven't leveled 50 this because 4949 is fun. It's a 92% background Shiny Zacian. I caught it myself with Charlie and Will, Empire Spiders. I caught this back forever ago, so it was February. It was back when I was in school, back in 2021. You can really see the different eras. So if we go year 19 to 21, this is the years I was playing through school. So this is all very... I didn't know what I was doing. I was learning the game. Here's all the things. So like if we go recents, obviously these are all my Pokemon. So all of these are mine. I got this from the alt account from just a raid. I got very lucky, and then obviously the Lucario I've kept forever. My Mew went really well. A 15, 15, 14 Mew is very nice. I will keep it as Great League because I don't know if I ever want to power it fully up. I got this from the alt account, which is a 98% shiny Alakazam. Very happy with that one. There's some old Pokemon in here that I'm very happy with. I don't remember this event. There's just heaps of things I have. Like, obviously, I'm not a day-dot Pokemon. My account isn't as big as other people's. But I'm still pretty happy with what I have done throughout the years. This is Will's first ever shiny. I pinched it off him. It was terrible. I gotta get around to buddying it. I want to see if I can find Charlie's first Pokemon. Oh, it was probably this. This is probably one of the first Pokemon Charlie gave me. Being the shiny Electivire, because I didn't do the com day for it, because I was busy. There's one of my shiny Almanac said earlier. This was on the alt account. I was looking up an event thing for when Venonat was released shiny. I looked down, there was a shiny Venonat on the screen. Man, I could tell many stories of all these Pokemon. If you want to know about the stories, let me know in the comments. I'll talk to whatever. This is the Kanto Tour Shiny Ditto release. Mine was a 96, very happy. So all of these were back before I left school, so not a lot there, only 1,500 Pokemon. But I'm just having a quick scroll still. I got very lucky with this one. The Metagross, I use it daily. The Azumarill Day, this is back when the Azumarill Day was a little bit after I started PvP. So that's kind of where I remember. Got the Cinnabon from Charlie. A lot of my lucky shinies are from Charlie. Or like the random names like Hungry Jacks, that was just caught with a bunch of people. Fluttershy was first raid Ponyta I did release day. My shiny Mew wasn't too good. It was not 88%. Like, that's still pretty good. It could have been an Undo. But then, Mamoswine, I do have a 96 or 98% Shadow, which is called Swine Brute. Bob the Blob, I got that very quickly on release for Galarian. I know it doesn't mean much anymore because we've had the Com Day. It's just all Pokemon that I really enjoyed getting. The 5th anniversary Pika, the Rockstar Pika, and obviously my Meloetta was 96%, 94%. Didn't I just get this today? Oh, no, it was Go First. Emotional, yeah. And then all these Pokemon I've got a few Rockstar Pikachus to mirror. And after 21 was kind of where I slowed down a little bit, but also kind of kept up. I know, it was weird. 23 was where I started to dwindle. Last year I did not play a lot, I will be completely honest. I got my Shiny Azza first raid, so I traded it with Will, Empire Spiders. There's just so much here. Like Colosseum, this is my first Lugia I got. It was the 12-12-12. I'm not purifying it, it's staying that. I do have the Apex lot. Apex Ho-Oh I use a lot. The Lugia is just kind of sitting in the account. Anything else that's catching my eye? Hey buddy, I'll feed you soon. Just a scroll at the moment, just to have a look at what was here. Obviously this is about Christmas time. Just so many random Pokemon. One of my first lucky shiny Nidoking. Stop rubbing up against my phone, please, buddy. 13. Nidoking is my favorite Pokemon. And obviously 2019 for the Xenom. And then I've got a few other Pokemon in there. Like Entei, I just needed a shiny Entei, so I traded. Level 40 it immediately. And then we get to more of the powerful Pokemon I have. I will say I have never gotten an official Shundo besides the alt account with that Mewtwo. I will be completely transparent. These are not legit. I found them through radars. So none of these are legit in terms. But I do have them. They just sit there. I use probably these two because they get thrown at me. Or the Chandelure if I'm doing a grunt. But they get used a little bit. Not as much because I've got stronger Pokemon, obviously. And the Tyranitar, it's not good, but it's great. I've got the original Lunala we could get. Got this one from Reese back when we were still in school. Very lucky on that trade. We are actually lucky again, so if I can't find anybody to trade with, I'll do that. Charlie and I traded this one a few months into our relationship, actually. Because she wanted a Riolu, which is our 4-month anniversary. I hatched a shiny Riolu, so she wanted that for the Nultan. I was very happy to do that trade, she was too. I had a mate go out to, I think that's New York? I don't know, I'm Australian. Yeah, New York. So he gave me a background, lucky Yubito. My Marshadow, I use this actually quite a bit. I've been thinking about level 15ing it. It's not good. I have a lucky Kartana, and then I have a Hundo Kartana. I've got my Duskmane. I do believe this one is from Scott, Darth Cerberus. He also gave me my Armored Mewtwo. I've gotten a few things from him. This was one of the first, it was the first Love Vesta I hatched, and it was 98%. I was hatched at like at 2 AM at a Macca's car park. The way to do it. I do believe I was one of the first people in the world to get the Hundo Gimmighoul, because the first lucky I did went Hundo. This was the day it released. So obviously, Gardevoir, Shundo. But then, if I do have a legitimate one, I have this background, 98%, that I will be maxing out, and then be happy with that. I gotta do all that. I showed off the Alakazam earlier, and then I got this one from PvP, so it's caught in the Great League, because I used to be very into the PvP. I don't do it anymore because of the connection issues. I have to learn the whole new meta again. This is my first Hundo that I actually saved and remembered to save, because I didn't know about Hundos back then. So that's the first one on the account. This is from Will, just the Gengar I use, obviously not Shundo. Got this from Charlie when it was still rare. Got this Christmas Moltres from Darth Cerberus again. I get lucky with him relatively often. I got the Shiny Heracross the day it came out with Will. We were waiting for it, we said we would get it. This is technically my starter. The Blaziken, it is terrible, I do not care. It is meant to be terrible, it's my starter Pokemon. There's a few other Pokemon. I have to get around to doing this one. I didn't care about Zamazenta. But then apparently people were like, you need to do it, so I grabbed it off my mate. He was more than happy to trade it. I don't even remember what I gave him. He just wanted something simple. There's other Pokemon in my account that I can't remember. This was Beast Ball? Yeah, I traded with Charlie. Charlie and I were trading the Beast Balls from that Go Fest or whatever event it was. I don't really remember. There's just so many Pokemon in my account. And like I have, that's only the tagged hundos. Hold on, I think I have more than that now. Yeah, 322 hundos. Being recent, the Hundo Smoliv yesterday, Reuniclus' line. Wait, I had way more Hundos than that. What happened to the rest? Because if you saw my Mycelosis video, I had like 7 of them. So I must have deleted 4 accidentally. Whoops. I have the 100 Dipplin to deal with yet. I got another Deoxys. I got the 100 Drampa. This was during... What was that event? The Eternatus event? I didn't remember it, it was that boring. Just a lot of things. I got 100 Torkoal. I hatched that during Hoenn Tour. I remember that one. Elekid? No, that wasn't the Sash one. I got a few Hundo Dittos. I got the Hundo Diglett with a hat. He was pretty cool. Got the Hundo Farfetch'd in Japan. My boy, Hundo Nidoking. There's just a bunch of random Pokemon that I've got in Hundo. This wasn't a mighty Pokemon, that was just a normal Scolipede. I don't have any Mega Energy, so I can't even evolve this, like Mega Evolve it, which really sucks. But just on the scroll, I do have a Hundo 2-segment to Dunsparce. Hundo Simisear, I don't get that here, I get Simisage. There's a lot of Pokemon in here that I thought I would have buddied. Like, Washing Machine, this was my main Blastoise for years, because it was the Ed Sheeran event, I'm pretty sure. That was 4 years ago? Whoa. And then, yeah, I got Ectoboxer, which is the Hundo Annihilate, that was the first one I saved, and Breloom. I got this when Charlie and I really started first dating. Actually, no, that was the day we started dating, was this Tangrowth. So this is our actual anniversary. This is the day we officially started dating. It's kind of funny. I like that. Although I don't know. And there's other things in here. I got very lucky with the Galatina, which was my first Hundo Legendary. And then I got the Mewtwo, which I have been using since. This video is starting to get a little long. I will speed it up, and I still have the rest of the day to go yet. It's only 5:30 for me. So I'll just do a quick skim through, like, let's go number. Like, how many Pokemon I have. Very quick skim of things. Like, all the Pikachu I have. Not many Pikachu, actually. But then, my favorite Pokemon, if I ever get a bottle cap, I will be bottle capping this. I don't really care. I lost so many shiny Psyduck during that event. Tentacool was my second shiny. I traded it with somebody, which I kind of regret, but I don't at the same time. I would try to get lucky. I always take the gamble. I don't ever really do lucky trade the guaranteed. I'd rather risk it and it'd be funnier. This one was another day where Charlie and I just ran around. It was for the Execute event. I got Shadow Cubone after the Cinco de Mayo event, so I couldn't evolve that to Shiny Shadow Alolan. And we're only in Kanto, wow. Got the G-Max, got the Shadow Shiny Articuno was the only one I ended up with. Oh no, I ended up with the Zapdos. I don't like Zapdos, I don't really care about it. That's just me though. Now I've got a few Mewtwo, I've got the 2 Shiny Shadows left over. I traded one off for that Snorlax we saw just beforehand, the Dynamax, G-Max. I still have these. I don't know if I want to trade them because it's got Matthew and Chloe, not Chloe, Matthew and Charlie on the court tag, which it's the only time he's ever played an event, so I'm very happy. The only unknown I have, I got it from the alt account, I just traded it over. Got this for Frigoroth, I traded with Charlie. Hers was very decent too, it was 98% for me. Hi buddy, I will feed you soon. My cat has reappeared. It took me like years to 2023 was when I got mine. Oh, I got 3. Okay, so I stole 1 from Will. I swear I took way more. I've never actually gotten a Suicune. Mine's from Will. So I do need to hunt that Larvitar. I never did the Com Day for Larvitar. I think these are... Oh no, I did Com Day for Larvitar because I had the other accounts going. My Celebi. Probably should have just shown all my Mythicals. 96% Celebi. My shiny Mythicals are pretty good. Meloetta was actually really bad. It was one of my worst ones. Zigzagoon, oh god. Wurmpools, who did I trade this with? Oh, that was one of my ults, yeah. And then obviously I've got a bunch of the Ralts. Ralts is also one of my top tier Pokemon. It's not my favorite, but it's up there. I've only gotten 1 Spinda, which is really annoying because I've seen, you know, as it loads, 162. So on odds, I have like gone twice over to get that Spinda. But when there's so many different forms, like every year that Heart form is out, I go for it really hard, and I never get it. I ended up with another Tropius. I traded that off already, as well as like 3 Relicanth. I've already traded 2 off. I've kept 1 just to have. One of my favorite Shiny Shadows. I need to get it to 500 CP just for the Little Cup, because it's really good. When Mega Latios came out, Latios and Latios, I traded with Charlie because we went lucky that day, so I was at like max Latios candy just from raiding it. It was my mum's birthday 5 years ago. I got the Rayquaza I have. I know it's not a Shundo. Cry harder. The Battle Tower Jirachi was not good. No Battle Tower, what? Magma Tower? I don't know. I don't have a GameCube. Chromebone. People love this nickname. 98 shiny Cranidos. Went to Rampardos. I showed Cinnabon earlier. My shiny Shadow Hornchcrow. I have so many just non-event Pokemon that have gone shiny. This was a big Pokemon because I was like tossing and turning the alt account what to trade. And I'm like, well, nobody else is going to trade me a shiny Hippopotas, so I'm just going to take that now. And it looks like a survivable, so. That was years ago at this point. I got the Christmas Glaceon, I got that at 21. It's on Christmas, but I didn't have party at the time. So, no tags. I was with Charlie, I was at Charlie's parents' place for that one. I do have this Galatina. Who was this from? Miss Flaky. I think it was someone from the estate chat. I don't know, it's been a while since I've seen some of these names. These 2 here, they're about to come to Wild Area, so I'll be raiding these 2 hard when they're Shadow, because background shiny would be great as a Shadow. Not much in Unova. I'm not a big Unova fan. I did get this during the Eternatus event, which is an XXL Drilbur, shiny, Dynamax. No background, unfortunately. I use this all the time. It's not good, it's not good attack, but I just use it. I like Seismitoad. Leavanny is also one of my favorite Pokemon. I just like Leavanny's design. And then Scolipede, shiny, I really like. I also just like Scolipede. This video, I found an Archon, and then I uploaded it. I titled it, like, the first shiny bird Pokemon, because, you know, it's a fossil. It was the first bird Pokemon because it's so old, blah, blah, blah. It did terribly, and then all of a sudden out of nowhere, it shot up and got a few thousand views in, like, a day, out of nowhere, years later. No clue why, but people were very interested in Archeon that day. I have this Haxorus I found that's really funny. It's a level 1 shiny lucky Haxorus. I love finding Pokemon like that and get Pokemon. Golett is one of my boys. I got an XXL one shiny on the alt account. I waited till I went lucky and I traded. I made sure I was doing this one because I like Golett. There's a few Pokemon that I will always say are my favorite Pokemon. There's a lot of ground types in that. Nidoking is my favorite Pokemon, and then Golett's right behind it. There's a couple others in there I can't think of right now. Was this Serum? No. I got the Genesect very early. This was released Genesect, I think. 2020 sounds like it was released Genesect. Like, no Techno Blast. It's driveless, it's shiny. 2020, back in August of 2020. The Com Day I did with Zoe. I've actually got a Lucky Mr. Mime from her. I need to get around to buddying that, actually. Because it wasn't shiny or anything, it was just a buddied, just ram trade we did. And it went lucky. I was very happy to do that with Zoe, she is very nice. I got both Tyrant and Amora. I love Amora, Amora's great. Tyrant has been growing on me over the years, but not as much as Amora has. Because I hunted one in Sword and Shield. It should be on my channel, actually. I was very happy to hunt that. I've gotten that many shiny Rockruff. I've traded a few off. But then I traded this one with Will. I only evolved the lucky ones because I've been getting a bunch of random ones. Like, what? 22, 23, 23, 22, 22, 24, 22 with Will. And then I got this one from Brandon AU, who is our community ambassador for Springfield. So 15, 11, 15. I'm very happy. I will buddy that eventually. I've just got a bunch to buddy. I've also got Diva Fever, which I finally got a shiny Salandit female. Very lucky, that 12.5% roll. I did get a female Salandit years ago, so I already had one there. I only got one Jangmo. Oh, this is the original Jangmo. I didn't care about the combo. Because this one was Go Fest. So I grabbed it there. Got a couple Ultra Beasts. I got this one off Will. Yeah. I have not got a shiny Necrozma. I've traded them from people. So I'm looking forward to when Ultra Burst comes out, and I will make sure to get that. And then we get into the newer Pokemon. This was my first shiny G-Max. It's also got the Spyro Zone background. It's not... Oh, not G-Max, sorry, Dynamax. So I was very happy with it. And then I got the Duraludon this week prior. Yeah, 3rd or the 10th, so nearly 2 weeks ago. I really just like this, because it's a 0/2/2 shiny Ursaluna that's Shadow. And then one of the more expensive Pokemon I've ever caught. So the name's a little misleading. It is in a Master Ball. Yes, it's traded over, it's lucky. But the reason it's like $599 with Master Ball is because you have to buy a Switch and then also Scarlet and Violet to even get access to this Pokemon. And play during the event, and this one can evolve if I want to. Which I don't know if I want to, because Golden Go doesn't change a lot. I do have this one sat here that I can just evolve to Golden Go. But we'll see. I've got 2 Tandemaus. Is there anything really else? Maybe just have a couple look at some of my mythicals. I don't think there's anything I haven't covered. Oh, my Celebies weren't too bad. Oh, yeah they were. I don't even remember. My first Shaman, Pookie, because he's a Pookie Pine. All of my Shaman weren't good besides that first one. And I've got 3 of the 5 Genesect. My Hooper and Diancie were terrible, because that was the original Diancie, that was the original Hooper. I do have some shiny Meltan left over. My Zarude is terrible. Can't wait for that to come out again. Alright, well, it's already at 40 minutes. I'm not going to cut this. I don't like cutting. I like doing it all in one take, so that you can see everything going on. But I do like my account. I'm obviously going to be playing. From what it seems like, I will already be level 70 when the update comes out tomorrow. So, these are my stats as of today, my birthday, the last day of level 50 being max level. So, 79,000 kilometers walked, 246,567 Pokemon caught, 148,852 Pokestops spun, 236,820,521 XP. Obviously that's going to change if the Pokeball starts catching. And my start date was the 29th of July 2019. Oh, I could have also shown my badges. So as you see, I don't do a lot of in-person events. My collector badge stopped for a little while there because, like, as you can see, 24 just did not exist to me. 25 was a bit slack, but then, like, if you look at 23, 22, 22 and 21, I did a lot. I've looked at some of these. I've obviously done all that. I've evolved 4,000 Pokemon nearly, 9,000 eggs, 6,000 unique Pokestops, 250 raids, 2,500 raids, sorry, nearly 100,000 hours of gym defense, 13,000 of research tasks, 51 best friends, 8,400 trades. There's the PvP showing, 1,746 battles, 819 snapshots, 6,171 rockets. 7 days in a row, so I have played for 700 days straight, technically. 279 different species. That has ramped up drastically with, like, Shadow Pokemon and Dynamax, I think, are counting, but aren't counting at the same time. 3,349 people in raids. I only really raid with people. The lure, I just forget to put lures down. Mega Evolution, I've done that 2,000 times. And what? Mega Evolution was released 2020 in December, I think? Or January? I'm not sure. Because it was all the stars and whatnot. Make the raid battle trainer achievement 500 times. Yeah, that was easy. I like my size variant Pokemon, so that badge has shot up considerably. I've done 400 nearly party challenges. I still need that magic up task. Okay. Battle Girl I need to work on. But yeah, all those I need to work on. I wonder if I have a Villion to catch today. Nah, I just need that Sandstorm. So if you're from the Sandstorm, let me know. And I'll add you. I need my showcases done, I need the Ace Trainer done, and the routes. Other than that, like Pokemon, I'll just have a quick swipe through. I've caught a lot. Water type being the most it looks like. I could really cheese those numbers by doing Meltan and Gimmighoul boxes, and I would get Steel and Ghost a lot higher than what they are. So I can actually start going back to claiming these, hell yeah. Alright, I'll be back with more if I do more throughout the day, but as it is, I think that's a pretty good showcase of what I have. I might have some footage of Charlie's account if she's got something cool to catch today and trade over to me, but that's up to her. But that'll be that. Thank you, and have a good day.